Guys, welcome back. So for you guys, this might be the second episode. For us, this is the first solo episode.
Yes.
Because we've been filming in the break. And it is so crazy because, as you guys can see, we're not in our usual studio. And the reason for that is that...
we're in LA.
So we are currently in LA. We came here for 3 days. Are you good?
I'm trying to find out, like, the wiring.
Yeah, you're, like, moving too much. You're distracted.
Let me move. I can't move?
No, you can't.
Anything I do is a problem.
It's not a problem. You're just moving too much.
Let me move too much. We're in LA.
All right.
Exactly.
So, yeah, guys. So we're here for a couple of days because we're shooting a very special content.
Which I'm pretty sure you probably would have seen it by now.
You already know by the title.
Yeah.
And if you follow us on social media, then you definitely know.
You definitely know.
You've been known, actually.
You've been known.
Yeah.
So we're going to give you the ins and outs of the things that you already know, but you don't know. Because we're going to let you know. Can I get an amen?
All right.
You got to really go, you got to think deep to really receive what I got to say.
All right.
Go deeper.
Go deeper.
Guys, but Thrive's pregnant.
I'm pregnant. I would do like a little bump update, but by this time, like we're filming this like 2 weeks before we actually post this episode.
Yeah.
So my bump currently might be like way bigger than like now, but it's actually pretty big.
No, but it's
Because you were
crazy, like-
underestimating me. You were like, is the baby size of... No, you literally
'Cause
said...
it was.
He literally was like, the baby is the size of a... What you say? Like a
date?
Nah, not a date.
The kiwi?
No, Emmanuel.
What was it?
You were like a seed.
Oh, a tiny seed.
Yeah, because he been calling the baby...
A mustard
size-
seed.
Since we told Emmanuel, he's been calling the baby tiny. But the baby right now, as we speak, is the size of a kiwi.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't believe in the bump until I saw the bump.
Yeah.
'Cause she used to show me that little app that tells you like every 5 months. So your baby looks like comparing.
No,
it. I was
every
like,
week,
Yeah,
Emma.
okay. Oh, every week.
Yeah.
Okay, every week you see what fruit or whatever it's compared to, and
the first week
it
that I
didn't show.
showed you, it was actually a seed, and then you stuck with that. And I've been telling you, like, no, to this week it says of this, not like it's been changing to like a fruit now.
Yeah, it's
And
getting
you're
a little
like,
bigger now.
nah, it's a seed. Like, come on, what
No,
the heck?
legit. No, but honestly, like, it's crazy. Like, you're having a kid. Like,
I
to me,
know.
I think that's like, wow. Can we post a reaction right now so people can see how I reacted?
No, they can go to my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, go
What?
to
Shameless plug is insane. Like, we're supposed to give them the insights here, and you're taking them to your channel.
because I'm posting
Ego, pride,
pride. No, I'm
repent.
all of my. You're annoying. All of the reactions that I film, like all my family members, I'm posting it on my YouTube channel.
Okay, so I guess go to
To my channel.
Tiny
But
YouTube
you've
channel.
been known by like 3 months. Like,
yeah.
I
It
feel
was
like
crazy.
now that you see it, like now that you see the bump, it's like a little bit more real for you.
It is. And I was saying that yesterday, like, there's no way, like, she's actually pregnant. Like, this is crazy. Because, bro,
Like I'm gonna have a little baby. I'm
You're
gonna be
gonna
a
have a
mom.
little
I'm
one.
literally a mom.
I'm gonna have a tiny that I can also bully, because I already have 2 nephews
What?
that I love dearly. Aiden and Nicolas. Literally, like,
They're literally our
I
tiny
love them.
tines.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have another tiny time that I can, like, it's gonna be great.
You sent me that meme of a guy holding the baby
holding it.
by the onesie, like a trash bag.
That's
I'm
gonna
like,
be
you're
me.
not holding my baby like that. What the heck? That's
No,
crazy.
But honestly, like, that's such a blessing to be able to be an uncle again. And
we don't know the gender yet. It might
Uncle.
be, I know, but it might be a girl or a boy.
Yeah, that's true. We don't know the gender yet, and that's exciting, bro. That's super, super exciting. Talk to us about, like, your whole process about that. Like, you're about to be a mother.
I know. Honestly, guys, like right now as we speak, no one knows.
No one knows.
And for the past 3 months, it's just been us knowing, like my circle, and it's been so blissful. Like I just have like nobody knows, not a soul knows, and we
Only
just
a
been
few souls know.
only a few souls, and it's just been great because it was like we truly enjoyed the intimacy of it all.
Yeah.
And now that I'm posting it online, I'm not gonna lie, like I felt a little bit scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like nobody's, like everyone's gonna know now, and it's like, shoot, like it's gonna feel real.
I feel you, but that's exciting though.
It is exciting because I want them to know, because I feel like I haven't been posting anything. Like I've
Yeah.
been posting so like vague because I can't like show
You show too
myself.
much,
Like
yeah.
I'm already showing, and like I don't want to make it obvious.
Yeah, we've been taking some pictures. She's like, "Oh no, I'm showing too much here. Take another one." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay."
It's like I'm gonna post also on my Instagram. Like
Yeah.
go to my Instagram. I might probably.
But you know what's crazy? It's tomorrow that we're shooting that
Yeah.
post.
So the whole reason why we're in LA. So if you follow us on Instagram,
Yeah.
you've been seeing the content from LA, right?
Yeah, you've been.
And the reason why we're here is because we're shooting the reveal for social media.
Yeah, that's literally it.
Literally, like we've booked this flight, booked everything to shoot this thing. So if you guys want to see the final result, definitely go check it out because Imano is shooting it, which a lot of like pressure for yourself. A lot
My
of
God.
pressure.
It is.
But the thing is, guys, oh my gosh, we literally
Give them the rundown.
came to a flipping rainstorm. We are literally, it's literally pouring out. So we're here for 3
crazy.
days, right? The week before and the week after, beautiful, sunny. We literally came to the
Exactly.
beach and it's pouring, it's raining. We're like, Lord, what the heck?
Bad, like pouring bad.
Yeah.
It's insane, bro.
And what's worse is that we're a little sick. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell by my voice. Like, I cannot, like, really raise my voice because, like, estoy como que media ronca.
Yeah, not me, because I got the spirit of God.
All right, relax. And then we're also a little sniffly and stuff. So we're like under the weather and then we're getting wet. It's not really helping us. So we're like,
Right.
dang.
And
So,
Tiny, you got Tiny?
and I got tiny.
Yeah. That's crazy. But the whole rundown was we were supposed to come to LA just for that. We were so excited. And then it rained. And I was like, my God is bigger than the rain. Okay? My God is stronger than the rain. If I say my God needs to reverse Wednesday so we can shoot, he will reverse the rain, the weather, whatever. And he did.
Yeah.
And tomorrow is going to be sunny, so we're going to be up and early shooting the whole entire day just to make everything fire. And I'm low-key a perfectionist, so I want to make sure this comes out really, really nice. Plus, this is documenting Tiny's whole process, so I want Tiny to be like, oh, my Uncle shot that. He did a good job.
All right.
And yeah, so we're going to shoot from the morning all the way to whenever
Literally
we finish.
before sunrise.
Yeah, and God is so good, and I just feel like when you have faith, when you pray, and I was telling her she was very down and gloomy because it was like, oh, like, you know, it's raining. That's what we
We
came here
paid
for.
so much money for this trip. And I'm
Literally.
like, dang.
Like that's what we're getting. I'm like, yo, relax, because our God is greater than whatever we got going on. So if we just pray and we tell God to please do what He does
Reverse
best
the
in
weather.
faith, reverse the weather, and in faith He will do it. He will do it, and He has. So tomorrow is gonna be a great day, a successful day.
Yeah, we're so excited. Like, we're gonna be shooting so much content, and just maximize the weather. But yeah, it's just really fun. Like, LA has been really fun,
No,
and
it has
honestly,
been
like,
fun.
it's
my
been,
first time here too.
yes, it's Imano's first time, and we came because, I mean, the first 2 days. So today is the second day that we're here.
Right.
It's been raining, but we're like, let's make the most out of it. Like yesterday, we had so much fun. We went
A
to the
lot.
Grove. We ate bomb food.
Amazing birria tacos.
Literally so good. And then today we're doing the same thing. Like, we're gonna go to the hills, the Hollywood sign. So like, we're making the most out of this trip, and it's been so fun so far. But it's just like truly so sweet to know that we're here because we're shooting my baby's like social media reveal to show like all of you guys that I'm pregnant. And like, it's so crazy because the past few months it's been just us. Like, it's been
Right.
so, like, it's crazy how no one has suspected anything either. Because I've been posting here and there, but I make sure to post that it's like not obvious.
Not obvious.
You know what I'm saying? But I've been just literally sick. Like the first 2 months, I was. You can ask Rudy. Like, he's right behind the camera. I was so queasy. I was so nauseous. I was like so tired. I was laying down on my bed the whole time. I was like useless, and I felt useless
Right.
for the longest. And I wasn't even really like, babe, like, I feel so useless. And I was crying because he's doing everything, and he's doing it with a smile on his face. Like, I'm so blessed. Like, I always tell him, like, I'm so blessed to have you. Like, it is so amazing that I have such an amazing, supportive husband because he's been doing everything. When I say everything,
With no
down to
complaints.
cooking, no complaints. Like, I literally just been laying down like the whole day. He gets me breakfast in the morning, brings us to the bed, lunch, whatever I want, he will get it. Like, I just feel like my love for Rudy has grown in this season because it's just, his heart has been revealed in such a beautiful way that I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, like, you're so selfless. And
Amen.
I am so blessed that the husband, the father of my child, my husband, like, is so amazing. Like our kids are gonna be so lucky. They're so blessed to have such an amazing man. And that has been such a highlight for me, to be honest.
No, yeah. I feel like Rudy doesn't even like ask too much. You'd be like, yo, you want this? Okay, cool, boom. He just does it. With no complaints, no if buts or in between. And I think that's great because that's what you need right now in this season.
Truly. That's
it's just
what
a support
I need.
system. And I was telling her yesterday, like, when I saw the lump yesterday, I was like, no way, like she has a lump. She's actually
You was the first one to know. No. Yeah, you were the first one to know.
Wait.
So,
no, I wasn't.
you were the second one. The second one.
Exactly. That's crazy. Being the second one to know is insane. But like after Rudy, okay, that's understandable. But it wasn't even after Rudy. It was somebody else. It's cool though.
It's okay. Relax. It's okay. All right. So you were the first one to know, like close knit, and you had all this time, and I've been telling you, like, I'm sick. You've been seeing me like laying down.
No.
Like,
but it's like now, like I actually saw it. Like the Bible says, "Live by faith, not by sight." I lived by sight for a little bit. Yeah.
Crazy.
Just to really believe it, and then that's when I really believed it. Yeah. Guilty. But I was like, yo, I can't bully you no more. Like I can't like push you around no more. Like I can't be like, yo. You know what I mean?
He always pushes me around. You guys
no, but it's not hard either. Like, y'all making it seem like we actually like, fist fighting. Like,
stop lying.
Coral.
You push me around really hard all the time.
Really hard?
You shove me.
No, I don't. It's not even that deep. Like, it's just a little like, when you're laughing and like you just like be hitting people. Like, just I'm one of those people. Like, I just be laughing so much. And she'd be like, I'm like, okay, I hit her a little too hard. But now I can't do that. Now I have to laugh from afar and just be careful that you're carrying.
You know what's crazy, Manuel? Like,
which is wild.
You're saying this like it's like a bad thing. Like yesterday was like, oh, dang, now I cannot hit you no more. I'm like, bro, what the heck? You can't hit me in general. Period. Point blank. Why I feel like that's like.
But it's like now you're like really sensitive.
Yeah.
So I gotta think about longevity. Yeah.
What the heck is that even supposed to mean, bro?
I gotta think about longevity. Make sure Tiny is straight. If I put too much stress in you, Tiny's gonna come out angry, and then he's gonna be angry at me because you're gonna tell him that.
Why is it him
or him?
No, can we say that though?
No, we don't know the gender yet.
We don't know the gender, but everyone is saying that I'm gonna have a boy.
I think it's gonna be a her.
I personally feel in my heart that it's gonna be a boy.
I feel like it's gonna be a girl.
But who knows? I mean, my symptoms so far, like my cravings, I've been wanting like savory food, and I am big on sweets. Like I cannot go to sleep without eating like a cookie or chocolate, like cupcakes, bro. In my house there was always crumble cookies, always cupcakes.
Some type of sweet.
I haven't been eating nothing, like only ice cream, and like that was like at the end of my first trimester.
Yeah.
But like my first trimester, I will not stand. I will not stand sweets, which is crazy.
Yeah, like she's like anti-sweet, and it's like now it's like you have to like force it for you to eat it.
Yeah, like I have a cupcake there. I didn't eat it.
Yeah, she hasn't eaten it.
I want to try it though. No.
What?
No.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna eat it later.
That's crazy.
Okay, so what was your reaction when I told you?
Okay, so first of all, a little backstory. When it was one time, she let me borrow her SD card.
Oh my gosh.
She let me borrow her SD card.
Now I have to explain that situation.
Well, you didn't even let me borrow your SD card. It was my SD card.
Took it.
You just had it for a very long time. No, we're recording with it right now, so it's mine. I had that SD card, and I thought I lost it. I was like, where's my SD card? Where's my SD card? I lost it, but she had it the whole time filming and doing a whole lot with it until I was like, yo, I feel like I left my SD card like 4 months ago here. Let me see your SD card, and it was mine right there. And my content was on there, so we proved it was mine.
All right, relax.
I took the SD card. I took it home, and I'm looking to delete all those extra files that I don't need. And I find a video of Coral making a video saying like, showing Rudy that she's pregnant.
Yeah. That was 3 months before I actually got pregnant.
Yeah.
That was an old video.
And I was like, wait. We good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was like, wait.
So you saw that video and you were like, oh, she's definitely pregnant.
No. She's pregnant. She didn't tell me because I saw the date on it too.
God.
It was like a month after as well. Like, she's pregnant. She didn't tell me. Is that why she's been like a little down or whatever with you? Everything was going through my head. I'm not gonna lie, because you wasn't even really down for real. I was just like, is that why she's been feeling like this, feeling like that? And then I called her and I'm like, hey, how you been feeling? You been feeling good? She's like, yeah. Why? I was like, oh, okay, just ask.
No,
I acted mad suspicious.
That's not true.
I asked you on the phone, mad suspicious.
No, I know, but you were like, do you have something to tell me?
Yeah. And she's like, what?
I'm like, what? I'm like, what is he talking about?
Yeah, and I was like, "Are you pregnant?" And then I showed her the video, and then she gave me the whole rundown how like it wasn't it. You want to talk about it? Basically,
Yeah.
it wasn't it. The ink was messed up. Woo, woo, woo. No kids.
because we've been trying for 4 months before we actually got pregnant. So like that was like the first month, and I was really like, oh my gosh, because like I tested, it was negative. I threw it on the trash, big mistake. And then a few hours later, I'm like, well, let me check it out, like see if it's really negative. Bro, the ink ran through, but it looks positive. Like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, okay, let me send it for Rudy so I can show him. Bro,
taking it out from the trash is insane. So at least that you threw it out, and you was like, I'm hoping like. Matter of fact, let me check it again. Maybe I was bugging.
Yeah, and then I literally. The crazy thing is that I set up the whole camera, bro, for what? It was fake. And I actually was down. Because I was like, dang, I really thought.
Right.
But I was like, bro, this kid just asked me if I'm pregnant. Like, this kid is so dumb. Like, he will know. Like, you will literally know.
I know. That's why I felt betrayed for a little bit. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it's given that.
And then, after that, whatever, a few months go by, whatever, she knocks it off, it wasn't it. I go to their house. And I think it's after the gym. I go over, and then they were like, hey, like, look for the lighter to light up the candle, stuff like that. Open up the cabinet to get it. I'm like, what? You're making me do stuff? I never do stuff around your house. Like, why are you making me do stuff? So then I open it, and I see the pregnancy test. And I was like, oh, I'm probably not supposed to see this. Like, I'm probably not supposed to see this. So I closed it right away. And they were looking at me. So I was like, they saw me open the cabinet. They saw me look at the pregnancy test. I can't just close it and keep going. Like, they were literally hawking me down.
Literally looking for him to react.
They were hawking me down.
And he's like, negative.
I was like, oh, negative. Try again. Basically making a joke out of it. It's like, last time it was negative. This time it's negative too. That's probably another pregnancy test that was, old. So I was like, negative. Try again. Then I go to the next cabinet, and they were like, what? And then I look, and she's recording, and she's like, look again. I'm like, no, wait a minute. And then I open the cabinet, and I see it, and I just start getting hyped. I'm like, what? Like, that's insane.
Yeah, that was funny. So funny.
The video's going to be in her YouTube channel because she doesn't want to post it on this one because she wants to gatekeep, and she doesn't want to show you guys the video of my reaction. So she's trying to take you guys to her channel. So go to her channel.
You're trying to do like that was a favor, or you literally just ran down my channel like a trash can?
I didn't. I'm uplifting it because the video.
No, you're not.
The video's over there, not here.
Okay. If you guys want to see the reaction, go to my channel.
Oh, sorry, I hit you.
Yeah, you did.
I wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Go to her channel.
So yeah, guys, that was funny. That was
funny.
Really funny. And then we were slowly telling our family, like. Telling my dad was hilarious.
Oh,
it was on Christmas, before Christmas Day, on Christmas Eve. And it was so funny because they were literally frozen.
Yeah.
We like acted like, oh, let's take a picture. So like my whole family sat down. And my sister already knew, which Nicole's reaction was the best reaction.
Yeah, Nicole
literally cried. And every single time she calls me, she's like, I cannot wait for the baby to come so I can like take it here and it's a sleepover. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Nicole's the best. Not even me.
She has to come to the pod.
She is going to come to the pod.
So yeah, my sister was already, like, she already knew. My brother-in-law already knew. And we were all in the picture like, oh, pose. And then you were like, say cheese. And I'm like, cheese. Okay, again. Say, God is pregnant.
Yeah.
And then my brother and my dad was like, and then my sister-in-law, she was like, what?
Yeah,
and then my mom was like, Kalali's pregnant. And they were like, no.
That's what they got there.
Yeah. That was so funny.
No, but
those were awesome memories.
Awesome memories. I'm glad we caught that video too.
And can we talk about mom?
Oh my goodness.
Because mom is literally ahead. My mom, if you want to know, if you want something to be known by the whole world, tell my mom.
Tell my mom.
Tell my mom.
Told you.
I literally told my mom.
Dominicans know.
Through FaceTime because she was in DR. Literally half of DR knows.
No, yeah.
I'm surprised that it's not like leaked by now.
She was like, oh my goodness. No way, you're pregnant? Guys, Coral is pregnant. Guys, todo el mundo de que mira.
Señores. Ay, Dios mío. And she was really screaming.
I know, man. Everybody in that house knew it was Christmas, so Christmas is a family gathering. Everybody there. Everybody in the house knows already.
No, but the way that she was screaming, she's like, no. Like somebody died. People were like concerned.
Like
who died, bro? And she was like, no. And I'm like, mami, relájate, respira, doña.
I'm weak.
That was so funny.
No, I literally love our mother.
Yeah.
But, dude, I think.
So how do you feel? You're gonna be
being an uncle?
Yeah.
An uncle. No, I think. Bro,
are you gonna be like?
Well, of course, cause Just kidding. I won't be, but I'll be.
What?
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
worse.
I won't be like this, but I'll scuff up like.
You go like that with the shit?
You tell your mom like that. I did this. If you tell Rudy or go like that, I did this. You gonna fall, okay?
That's so
I'm
funny.
kidding. I'm definitely gonna be taking care. Rudy's looking at me like, yo, you better not do this to my kid. No, I'm definitely gonna be. It is gonna be a great experience, and I really hope it's a girl. If it's a kid, if it's a guy, he's gonna be a sporty, and he's gonna be my dog. If it's a boy, yeah. Because we already have 2 nephews. So I want to know what it is to have a girl.
It's going to be a boy.
A niece. If it's a boy, it's cool, regardless of it all.
I'm going to be extremely
then we're really going to be bonded.
shocked. I'm going to be extremely shocked if it's a girl. Like, legit, I'm like, what? Like, I don't expect it. Like, really? I know it's a boy.
No, I feel like it's going to be a girl. But maybe the Holy Spirit. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe my flesh. Who knows?
Yeah, your flesh.
But,
definitely speaking.
Not receiving a girl is insane.
No, I want a girl.
You see?
I really do. Rudy really wants to have a girl.
Yeah. But if you have a boy...
we just care about the health of the baby. Like,
people
always say that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my gosh, no, we only care about the health. And you're like, you're corny. Come on now.
No, but that's actually
when you have a baby... and you go through like the first trimester scares. Like I had a few moments of anxiety in the first trimester, and all I care about was my baby's health. Like that's all I care about right now. Like my baby's healthy. Is like probably like kicking in there. I cannot feel it yet, but I know it's probably kicking in there. And like all I care about my baby to be like happy, healthy, just like all of the things.
Of course,
so I truly don't care.
Right.
If it's a boy or a girl, I would love to have a girl just because we have 2 nephews. Mm-hmm. But thinking about like having a boy. Oh my gosh. Like a mini Rudy is insane. Like I would literally freak out.
Yeah.
Like I would love to have a mini Rudy.
No, and like some people, have you seen those gender reveals where people are like, it's a boy and they were expecting a girl and they like get down in front of the whole family?
Nah, like legit.
Like people come and celebrate them and they're like,
yeah, they're mad.
Like, what are you doing? Like that's sick. Like, oh my god, like at least fake it. At least fake it until you're done. But it's like
for the camera is insane.
They literally be like,
yeah, they'd be pissed, bro.
They'd be pissed. I'm like, oh my goodness.
I feel like that's not valid in any type of situation. But gender disappointment is real, bro. Let's be real. If you have 3 boys, you have 3 boys, and you're hoping for a girl, bro, and you're something with a boy, it's okay for you to be like, dang.
But fake
it doesn't mean that you're gonna be like, I hate this kid.
But that's what it gives. When they be like, it's a boy again, and you're like,
But have you seen that video of that guy? Like he literally like this girl literally like went like that. And she like walked away. Yeah,
like that's toxic. That baby is gonna come out angry.
Oh, I feel so bad for the baby. Like my mom didn't want me, bro.
Yeah, like my mom did basically wanted a girl, not me.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? Like you feel neglected, low key.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's not good. So I feel like fake it, okay? Get happy and then talk about it. You're like, man, we're really expecting a boy, but we got a girl, but it's fine or whatever. Like do that, not in front of everybody, in front of the family. Like
that's crazy,
like that's embarrassing. Bro. Like if you guys ever do that, I'll be like, look at you.
Have you seen the gender reveal fails? Where they like trying to like the balloon
and stuff doesn't pop or nothing,
and like it just goes away like that. There was this one video where a kid had one job: hold the balloon, bro. He let it go. He let it go, bro. Like what?
Yo, that's why I know, like be walking out with your kid to do it. Nah, my kid ain't doing nothing. Let them stay away.
Another video I saw was like a fireworks, and it started a whole wildfire.
Oh my goodness, I've seen that, bro.
Like that's
insane,
bro. I wanted to do that, but I'm like, nah.
What are you doing for the whole?
I have a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
not yet to be stated.
Not yet to be stated.
It's gonna be cool though. It's gonna be unique. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be.
I mean, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be special.
Right.
It's not gonna be unique.
Is Chiquita gonna be in it?
Chiquita, I'm thinking she might have a job.
Okay.
So I'm thinking of having Chiquita wear like a pink shirt and then Aton a blue shirt.
Okay. Yeah. I'm digging that.
Yeah.
Okay. No more details, but that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. But the whole question, are you talking about how I feel about being an uncle? I think it's great. I'm excited to be an uncle again. I think it's a great duty, a great role to take up.
How you feel about the baby being part of the pod? Because the first few months.
If little bro or little girl wants to be part of the pod,
I'm gonna be carrying it.
They gotta pay their fee to be in it.
It's gonna be sleeping. Oh, okay. That's cute.
Okay, but like when it's able to like move and stuff, and like wants to stay like in the middle, it's gonna have to pay a fee.
What do you mean?
Probably like a calm, like $100 just to be here.
Like a tower, like and then like pull you, like
like he's gonna. Yeah. So if he wants to be on the pod, featured on the pod, featuring Tiny, pay the fee. I will give him a discount because that's Tiny. Anybody else has to pay a greater fee, but Tiny has to pay the fee to be here.
You want to know a fun fact?
Tiny has to learn how to hustle. Tiny has to be a hustler. You know how are you gonna speak to your baby like,
A 1-year-old. A 1-year-old.
Or you're gonna speak to it like, "Hi, how are you?" So the vocabulary could be more advanced when they're like 5.
So I must talk to a 1-year-old. They say, Mama, Dada. Ven para acá, Jordi.
Ven para acá,
Ven para acá tú.
Qué tormenta, ni qué tormenta.
Qué tormenta, ni qué leche, ni qué leche.
Qué leche, ni qué leche. Pídala bien. Yeah. It makes them grammarly correct.
Emmanuel, that's a baby. I'm not doing that. My baby's gonna be a baby.
That's why you need
and then
healthy
when
balance.
the baby starts talking and having vocabulary, I'm gonna make sure to be like, ah!
I'm kidding.
We got that on camera.
No, but I cannot wait, bro. Like,
you know what's a crazy thing? I don't think I'm gonna show my baby's face on social media.
what?
Yeah, there's a big right now as we stand, things can change. So it's funny with me probably looking back. I was like, oh, that didn't happen, you know.
Yeah.
But things can change. I'm not saying this is concrete, but I am highly considering doing that just because.
Privacy?
Just privacy for the baby.
I feel that.
Like, I'm gonna have videos and things for us, but like for the whole world to see my baby, like there's so many creeps out there. I don't know.
What about when they're like a literal baby? Like babies, you really
like
can't.
a newborn?
Like a newborn type of baby. Like I feel like when they're really, really young, you can't really tell. But I feel like when they're turn 2, 3, they start getting their facial features. That's when I feel like it's like important to just.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see. I'm not 100% concrete on that.
Yeah, I feel that though.
So you probably like upset because you want to like get clout from my baby on social media, knowing you. Yeah. Exactly.
But dude, I'm excited.
I feel like the next few months are gonna be crazy though.
They are, and you're probably what's Heavenly Bond gonna look like? Even with you that lump, you better be here showing up. And yeah.
Well, I know that a few weeks before I give birth, I might be huffing and puffing, and I won't be able to like make a sentence, you know? So I might do a little maternity leave.
Really?
Even with my own, I already spoke to my managers about that. Like, I'm gonna have a little maternity leave because I'm gonna have a newborn. I'm gonna be a first time mom. I don't know. I know a little bit because of my sister. I have a sister-in-law. They have kids, and I'm surrounded by little kids. So it's nothing new to me, but it's gonna be my kid.
So you're basically saying
so it's different.
Heavenly Bond is not important.
I'm saying that my child is more important.
So you don't love us?
All right.
That's what I just got from
I
you.
never said that.
Oh, you did it?
No.
So I heard wrong then.
Yeah. You have, like, clear your ears. They're dirty.
Yeah, I heard you don't love us and everything else is more important.
Look at Rudy. He's upset.
But Heavenly Bond.
You're lying.
No,
Okay.
but what you can do is
No.
we can pre-shoot some episodes and have them ready for you guys so we don't miss for you guys.
Yeah, for sure. But we're not stopping Heavenly Bond because I'm gonna have a kid.
No.
You want me to be honest with you?
Yeah.
One thing that I don't like is when people low-key like change everything because they're new parents. And I am not, like, I say this take this with a grain of salt, to be honest with you, because I don't know. Like, I really don't. I'm gonna be a whole mom, like a whole human being I have to take care of and keep it alive. Like, it's a big responsibility, and I know it's gonna change me in ways that I yet don't understand.
Right.
However, I've had problems with people, not problems, like internal problems, not with them, with people that have kids and they're out of the newborn. So it's like, okay, like I get it when they're the newborn, they're
You
like,
have to be there.
you have to understand, like they cannot be 100% with you all the time. They have a whole newborn. But when they're like 2 years old or whatever, they cannot, like, they low-key push you aside because you're not a parent. So like they low-key like,
be like, oh, but I have a kid. Let's do this. My kids. Let's hang out.
Yeah.
I can't because I have a kid. Or I can't show up. Or I didn't answer back. Or I didn't do this and do that because I have a kid.
Yeah. And it's like, I have a lot of friends that don't have kids yet. And I am not going to, like, obviously, if they don't want to hang out with me because I have a kid, that's different. But, like, I know that's not going to be the case. So it's like going to a restaurant. Like, I'm just going to my kid with us. Like, we don't have to, like, cancel or, like, stop doing things like, oh, let's go to the mall. Oh, like, you're not a mom, so you don't understand. Therefore, I'm not going to hang out with you type of vibe. Like, I don't want to give that off. And, you know, I want to try my best to take my kid everywhere with me. And obviously, you know, other people don't like having kids around because they're loud and they're like whatever. But I just don't like when people push you aside because you're not a parent. So like we cannot be friends no more because like you don't relate with what I'm going through. Like that's a little bit weird.
Yeah, I don't like that either. And Tiny is gonna be going everywhere we go.
Yeah.
Tiny is gonna be on the pod, guys. Yeah, maybe not pay the fee, but Tiny's gonna be on the pod. You know, let's say Rudy's
What
out.
fee?
Fee to get in the pod. Tiny's gonna be here for free. Tiny's gonna be going everywhere you go, shopping everywhere. It's gonna be normal. I feel like nothing's gonna change other than like Tiny's gonna be walking around with us. And I think
and definitely my
real
time
ones,
is gonna be different.
yeah, like the real ones would know, like the real ones in your circle. Hey, I got this going. Hey, let's do this, girl. And they're already expecting you bringing Tiny with you. Like it's not even gonna be like, are you bringing the kid or not? Like that's gonna be your kid. That's gonna be your priority. And nothing will change if they actually value you as a friend because they know like that's my friend before Tiny and after Tiny.
Yeah.
You know, so I think a lot of people use them having a kid as an excuse on why they can't do certain things, limit themselves, and, you know, be like, oh, I have a kid now, so I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Or I don't have time anymore because I don't have a kid. And listen, like she said, I don't have a kid. So I don't even know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be like, you're completely wrong. But I've also seen other parents do it with more kids, with more stuff in their shoulders and still getting it done. You know? So you can't really use that as an excuse when other people can do it. If other people can do it, you can definitely do it.
And I think it's very special when like your people love your kid as their own.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is so special. And I think that whenever you have someone, like I didn't understand this, you guys. Like now that I'm pregnant, I'm like extra careful and like aware
Right.
of who's there for me now in the pregnancy stage, and like who's there checking up on me. Like I'm extra careful about those things, which is really weird. And I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have been a better friend to this mom that like I was super young, obviously, but I'm like, wow, she probably was going through so much changes in her life, and I could have been a way better friend. And like now that I'm in this position, I'm like, I am very aware of like who is checking up on me, who's like there for me right now. Because one thing about pregnancy and like becoming a mother, especially a first time mom, it's like people, if you don't talk to them, but then you are pregnant, they start like right away like, oh my gosh, whatever, talking to you. And they look low key just want to be part of like seeing the baby when it's born.
Right.
And then they're like, oh, peace out. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because like obviously like bringing a new life is amazing.
Yeah.
And people want to be part of that.
Yeah.
But also being careful about who is in your circle and like being very discerning of like people's intentions and stuff.
Especially now, I feel like you have to be very, very discerning.
I'm thankful that my circle is so amazing.
Yeah.
Like I'm really thankful for that, just because
Very supportive.
Very supportive and very healthy. And it's because I don't have many people. Like I'm not about quantity, I'm about quality.
That's true.
So it's like a good 3, a good 4 is more than enough for me. I don't need to have 10, 20.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. And I'm so excited because the baby is coming and you're going to have a great support system. I think that baby, whether it's a girl or a boy, is going to be a powerhouse. It is going to be literally sold out to Jesus. I think this is a new generation in our family that is actually going to be incorporating Jesus fully and wholeheartedly. And it's going to be shown through examples of how to live a sacrificial life for Christ. We've never had that. We were the first in our generations to like actually commit ourselves to God. So I'm glad that you, Nicole, like the Tinies, they're going to be like the first generation to actually see Jesus.
And knowing Jesus from an early age.
Yes.
That's such a blessing.
That's such a blessing because the Bible says to bring up your kids in the way of the Lord and later on they will not depart. So for you to do that and, you know, equipping Tiny from such a young age is going to be powerful.
I'm so excited.
And they're going to do so much more than we're doing and we have done. And we're going to equip them to make sure that they're casting out demons, they're breaking chains, they're delivering people, they're moving stuff in the spirit, not only the physical. So I'm excited for that.
I look so slouchy, you guys. I'm so sorry.
I'm comfortable too. I feel like I look super slouchy también.
Yeah. I mean, this is very casual, but what type of mom you think I'm gonna be? And what type of dad you think Rudy's gonna be?
Rudy's gonna be start off with Rudy. Rudy's gonna be a very good dad. Very good dad. Supportive dad all around. I feel like I think the baby's gonna be very lenient to Rudy. They're gonna love you, but it's like lenient to Rudy. Because Rudy's so easy to like talk to and approach.
Lenient is the wrong word.
Lenient in the sense of like
Like they go to
I'm gonna go to
first.
dad. I'm gonna go to dad for permission because I know mom's gonna say this. Yeah, because you have a tough character, and Rudy has a very gentle character.
You'll be surprised.
So, yeah, you're trying to say Rudy has a tough character?
Nah, but he's already saying like, if my kid does whatever. What do you say, honey? You said something. Put him in a headlock.
No, but I think like anything the baby needs, Rudy's gonna go above and beyond, no matter where, to get it and to get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Great attributes. You're gonna be a very I think you're gonna be more gentle, but I thought you were gonna be like a strong mom, tough mom, and I hope you are, because you have to be both. You have to be a balance of both. But I think the baby's gonna break you, and you're gonna be very, very loving, and you're gonna bypass a lot of things that before how feisty you were, you're not gonna be as feisty just because you're a mother now. So you're in a new season, you're thinking different, and you're acting different. So you're gonna be more gentle than what you think you are. Because I know right now you're gonna be like, the baby did it.
Not at all.
But you're gonna be very gentle.
Not at all. Like
You think you're gonna be like a tough mom?
Not at all. I think I'm gonna be like the soft mom. I think Ruth's gonna be the tough dad. Because honestly, like, even thinking about like the baby's growing inside of me, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I need to protect it. I need to like, I cannot wait to see the little face. Like I'm gonna melt. I'm gonna be so weak in my knees.
I think you guys are like not planning on hitting Tiny as well. Listen,
we're not hitting our kid.
Yeah. Listen.
He's like, I'm gonna hit it with the rod.
Oh yeah. My kid's gonna get hit with the rod. Not with a physical rod, but my kid is gonna get hit.
That's
you know
crazy.
And it's not
good.
like that sounds crazy because y'all thinking like type hit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear hit, you think he's probably abusing the little one, but it's not that, bro. Hit is like bow. Hit is like you're getting hit with the belt. You know what I'm saying? When it's proper, because I think it's important. The Bible says, let me find the actual verse, to hit your kids with a rod to spare them from hell. That's what the Bible says.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, in Psalms.
Okay, I understand, but there's a difference though, Emmanuel, because we were hit with the belt. Okay, let's get this straight. When we were growing up, we were bad kids sometimes, so we got hit with the belt.
Yeah.
Looking back, it wasn't nothing crazy. Like we were bleeding, none of that. But I low-key appreciate them of that, like discipline of that way.
I'm so appreciative that my dad hit me because it installed a respectful fear of my dad. I see some kids just like, Mom, stop!
Oh my gosh, those videos pisses me off so bad.
Mira, muchacho, tú me hablas así al frente de la gente.
Bro!
That's that gentle parenting taken to the extreme, because you can gentle parent to an extent, but then like
I'm a gentle parent, but I'm gonna have the look. I'm gonna have the look, bro. Literally, you gotta fear me.
Look at what the Bible says. It says, do not withhold discipline from a child. If you strike him with a rod, he will not die. Proverbs 23:13. If you strike him with a rod, he will not die. You're sparing them from hell. Death meaning not physical death, spiritual death, which is hell. You're sparing them from hell because you are installing that respectful fear. They know, whoa, I cannot do this. Because they're kids. This is their first time ever doing life. And you've been doing life for a certain amount of time.
I don't think it's a good strategy.
Hitting them to me is when it's proper, not every day, not all the time. Because then what they're gonna do is you're gonna create sneaky kids. What you're gonna do is kids are gonna want to sneak around you, do things behind your back, which
You're a product of that?
I'm a product of that. My dad, because my dad did it a little bit too excessively.
No. Bobby became soft with you. That's
he did become soft at the end. But my dad in DR, like that was way, because that's how his upbringing was. That's all they knew. My mom, oh my goodness, we're not even gonna talk about mom.
No, that's like we have to put a disclaimer.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Disclaimer. My mom was like really like
wait. If you get sensitive about stuff like this, skip, okay? Because this is like a really sensitive.
I'm not gonna go into deep though. But my mom, like, you gotta understand. Back then, things are so much different than where they are now. Especially if you live in a third world country. The upbringing, there was no class, there was no education, there was no, none of these things. It was like, this is the way and that's how it is. So my mom used to like get hit. My mom used to get locked in a room like for hours, and that was her like discipline.
And it was so sad because like my grandma would sneak food under the table, under the door, because she's like, my kid is starving in there, and my grandma obviously is not gonna go like the opposite, like against her husband.
Because like
our grandpa,
he was very tough. He was really tough. So
that's
like,
that gives you an idea,
and it goes way further. And my mom is a sweetheart. She's an amazing person, but her affection and showing love and hugging and stuff like that, like, it's hard. That's why I love hugging my mom. That's why I love giving her kisses, because she kind of loves it, but to her to give it to you is tough. So I love doing that to her because I know everything that stems from why she is the way she is. Now, I think that's an unhealthy way to discipline your kids.
Yeah.
And thank the Lord my mom came out the way that she did. Like, that's literally by the grace of God. So what I believe is, you know, having that boundary of knowing how far you can do it. You cannot affect your kids because you're thinking like you're hitting them so much, you're doing a good service. In reality, you're affecting them more than what you're helping them.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's important that you do it here and there, hit them with the belt when they deserve it, and they're gonna have a fear of respect, not a fear of stay away from me. The Bible says to fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So you become wiser because even when you know, like, your parents, yo, if I do this, my dad will spank me. I'm not going to do that. That's how I want to stay away from it, because you fear your parents out of the respect, not out of like, I want to run away from them. So the balance is make sure that you install that respectful fear in your kids, but at the same time, have a good, healthy relationship, teaching them how to do things so they can feel comfortable enough to come to you. I think that's a great way of parenting. Again, I'm 21. I'm a kid. I don't know everything. That's just my way.
Just wait until you have your own
like,
kid.
I'm away. Maybe my perspective can change. You know,
Yeah,
a lot
for
of things change. But right now, I'm just stemming from biblical standards, and also things that I've seen and I've felt like this is good. I'll probably raise my kid in this way.
Yeah,
Everybody's
I personally was thinking about that too. I was like, yeah, like the belt had a great benefits in my life, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue implementing the belt. But I don't think I'm doing that just because.
I am. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna hit Tiny. I'm gonna just scuff up Tiny like you.
So number one, Rudy was never hit growing up. His older brothers were. Mm-hmm. So I feel like maybe him seeing them, he's like, nah. I'm not messing with my dad.
Nah, bruh.
So he came out to be like the best kid ever, like literally the best kid, the best person ever, and he never got hit. Mm-hmm. Now, I believe that is because he did see that. That made him fearful. Me, I was hit growing up. I love my dad so much, and I low-key thank him for that.
Oh,
like
course.
I don't feel like, oh, I wish I wasn't hit. I never. We like, all of us, like we're four. We always say the same thing. Now with my kid, I don't think I'm gonna do that because things are different now. There's different ways to discipline your kid. Okay.
So you think your kid is gonna call what is it, 311? The what's that called?
Go like the child services.
The child services?
No, I don't think so. But I think that there's different ways to instill fear in them. Mm-hmm. Number one, I'm thinking, okay, if you want to be a bad little kid, I'm gonna give you the look.
The look?
Yeah.
That's enough?
No, it's not enough. And we're like, okay, go to the table and I'm gonna give him 5 papers and write down, I love my mom and dad. And if that back to back, front to back, if those papers are not filled, you're not gonna get up from there.
See, this is
who wants to write?
Who wants to write? Now, this is how I think, right? The look, right? You're saying that look is gonna be everything, but I think that they're gonna get to a point where it's like, okay, what's past that look? Because he's always giving us the look, but it's like, what's past it?
I mean,
now
honestly,
it's always the look. But I feel like there's nothing past it. Now, if let's say you hit him like once or twice, you hit them because they violated. Like sometimes kids need a spanking. You spank them, right? Hit them with the belt, not harshly.
I cannot wait to read the comments.
Please, not no abusive. I think a little blank. Go to your room. Now you give them that look. They're like, yo, if I pass that look, if I keep saying no, and she goes past that look, it's gonna be that time when she's speaking with the belt. So now I know that look is the last straw before I get hit.
Listen, well, if we were like in a supermarket, I want that chocolate, voceando, screaming, and I'm like, little, I don't know what their name is, Lil John, stop it, cut it out. I want that. I'm like, cut it out. Okay, look, don't worry about it. When we get in the car, I mean, obviously, like the baby's like what, like 6 years old or whatever.
Yeah.
That's when they understand, because you cannot do it before them, bro. Like they literally
no, of course, they
don't understand.
Nah. They gotta be in an age where they understand
like,
yes and no.
Like Nicolas is like 7.
Yes.
Like he understands.
He understands.
I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. You wanted the chocolate? Bro, the moment that baby gets in the car, not baby, it's not my baby. The moment my kid's gonna get in the car, whatever toy you like, I want Sonic. This or whatever, I'm taking it, boy. So now you know, if I give you the look, I'm gonna put you on timeout and take away whatever it is that you like. I don't have to hit you. There's ways.
So you take away the Sonic.
I'm gonna take away the Sonic. I'm gonna take away whatever it is, and I'm gonna replace it with other things. You have to do chores. Pick up your. I mean, that's gonna be no matter what.
Of course.
But like, you don't like Dishes? You don't know how you're gonna do dishes for dinner.
Get the cleaning.
Get to cleaning. There's other ways. Like there's ways to discipline your kid in a positive way.
Pop out
Pow pow
in the hand.
in the hand, bro. Give me your hand. Pow pow. The other thing like this.
Pop out. You have to wear pop out. That's what they're gonna say. They're gonna be like, "What was that?
What the heck was that?"
No.
I'm not doing that. No. I think there's different ways to when they're older to make them feel it. Like you were bad, okay, I got you.
Yeah. Now I think maybe like obviously like let's say I do. My woman is like, no, I don't believe in hitting, and I think your method is better. I can't be like, no, I believe in hitting. Da da da. I would tell her my input. If she doesn't agree, I think
You guys have to come to
we
an
have to come in agreement. Yeah. And most likely it would be like
What
the
I'm
look.
doing?
If the look that's what you
Bro,
want,
I'm
babe,
telling you, the
alright, cool,
look
like,
is gonna work, bro.
yeah.
But we're gonna review that in a few years.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but I'm excited for those stages because I feel like that's like people only think about the newborn, like the crying overnight and like all this like tough stages when they're little kids. But like when they're actually become older and you're really like shaping them in the Lord and you're like doing all these things, like really wants to put our kids in jiu-jitsu. If it's a girl, I want to do like ballet or whatever. Like making a human being as a parent, there's so much influence.
Yes.
So much influence as a parent to your children. And like not only what they do, like extracurricular things, but also like in the house and like how they grow up and like disciplining them and how they are taught and how they understand things. Like it is a lot of responsibility. And I'm just so excited that I'm gonna have my own kid to like, raise them up.
That's gonna be fun.
I am just so excited for that. Like there's so many moments right now that I'm looking forward to. Like right now I'm looking forward to like all the fun parties that I'm a host, like baby shower and gender reveal, all these things. And then like in a few short months, I'm gonna have a baby. I'm gonna give birth.
Yeah.
Like we could talk about that in another episode.
Yeah.
Like I have so much thoughts about giving birth and like all these things. So I'm not afraid of it essentially, but I'm just like, wow, my body's gonna take out a human being out of my body.
No, that's insane.
That's insane, right?
You're gonna have a tiny time.
And there's so many thoughts about also body image because my body's changing so much right now. And the first trimester for me was tough in that sense because I was like really struggling with that, kind of like letting go of my old self and kind of getting ready for my new self.
Right.
But there's so many awesome seasons right now that I'm experiencing. Things are happening, things are changing. And I'm just so excited for all of it.
Yeah. I'm excited for it too. And I know God is gonna be in the middle of it all. So
amen. Anyways.
took out being pregnant.
Cheers.
Great episode. I love you guys so much. Please leave your thoughts down below. Let us know what you thought about this. We love you. You guys are amazing.
And we cannot wait to see you when I'm like bigger.
Yeah.
All right. See ya.
Bye.